Hey guys, this is FreeplayFrenchie. Welcome back to another one-take video. Today is a little bit of a different topic. Usually I'm covering geeky, gamey stuff and reviews, etc, etc. But I wanted to produce this video for a long time now, and because of how popular the topic is, I thought I should get out my opinion and just to educate and that kind of thing. I'm doing a video about pugs, because pugs are very popular. They're a very cute breed of dog, and a lot of YouTubers have pugs. Zoella has pugs, PewDiePie and his girlfriend have pugs. I'm sure there's more out there as well. Those are the first two that come to my mind. But basically, they're very popular, and I know a lot of people that want pugs, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows what they're getting into with that type of breed of dog, how much distress the animal is in, and also that it's usually better to get a mixed breed dog or, you know, adopt. Pugs, I think, you can pay about £800 for a pug if you're lucky, sometimes more. And like many squash-faced dogs, they're in a lot of distress. They have a lot of breathing problems. You know, sometimes if a pug can't breathe properly, you have to sit them down and stroke their neck to try and clear their airways. And my point is that you're paying to encourage the sale of a dog that's in distress. Now this is the same with bulldogs and with boxers and with Dachshunds, I know, and I know part of the counter argument is, well, if you stop breeding pugs, why not just stop breeding all these other dogs? Let's do that then. That's my argument. We know we don't need purebred dogs that are in distress. For those of you who don't know much about pugs and just know they're popular cute dogs, some of the problems they have: high blood pressure, heart problems, they can't breathe properly, overheating, definition problems, skin fold dermatitis, and due to their skin folds and extreme body shape, they just get a lot of aches and pains usually. The double curl tail they have that most people love is actually a genetic defect that can in some cases cause paralysis, so that's a problem. And because they're so in vogue, you know, pugs, French bulldogs, a lot of them are being left at animal shelters because people can't afford to keep up their medical bills. They get the dog thinking it's cute, and then the dog starts having problems. Pugs also have problems with their eyes. They have very bulged eyes as well. And I'm not saying they're a bad dog or anything. I'm just saying that if you want to get a pug or a French bulldog, go to a shelter, you know, and don't get hung up on buying a pure breed, because it's just not necessary. And plenty of crossbreed dogs need homes too, and they're a lot healthier usually, which means less problems for you. And essentially, you've got to think about the animal, is my argument. And why would you want to purchase a dog you know is going to have lots of problems because the breeder's breeding them that way? You know, you could get a mixed one who would have a much happier life. And I just don't think it's all right, really. You know, as far as bulldogs go, bulldogs, they suffer from a lot of excess skin, and because of their natural proportions, bulldogs are incapable of mating or birthing without medical intervention. You know, we did that. We made them that way. Bull terriers, who I admit I really like, that's the one from Oliver, with the snout, really long snout, when they're white usually. They have supernumerary teeth and compulsive tail chasing. That's because we bred them that way. The Basset Hound suffers from droopy eyes, leaving it prone to ectropion condition, which is where the eyelid folds inwards and outwards. And Dachshunds obviously have the highest risk of intervertebral disc disease of any breed, and that can cause paralysis. So what I'm saying is, I know it's popular, I know pugs are popular, I know French bulldogs are popular, they're lovely, they're gorgeous, but please, please, please go to a shelter, look for ones there, you know, and if you're prepared to take on the medical bills that can arise, and don't encourage breeders, because it's just as stressful for the dog. I mean, I've got a quote here from a vet who was saying basically that dog is never, apart from when they're sleeping, and even then when they're unconscious when they're sleeping, but every other time during that they are in some kind of breathing distress. Imagine going about your life with someone's hand around your throat constantly. I think that's what it's like. So this was from The Guardian. This is from a vet that's basically saying it was bad for business to say what they're really thinking. If I stood up and told the truth about these breeds, I would immediately alienate their owners, and they would up sticks and move to the neighbouring practice where the vet was not as outspoken. Vets in general's practice simply cannot afford to be honest and speak out. So if you go to your vet and you say, this girl on YouTube told me not to get my dog because it's going to have all these medical problems, they will probably tell you that yes, that type of breed will have medical issues that are commonly known, but not to not get the dog because that's how they make their money. And that's, you know, being a vet is very good money because you have to be very good at what you do. So, you know, And if I know mixed breed dogs are less popular and less cute, and they don't look so much like a pug, or they don't look so much like a French bulldog, but they're much healthier than purebred dogs. And this is a claim that's refuted by dog breeders, okay? But a study from 2013 inserts much needed data into the argument. Using medical records from more than 27,000 dogs and comparing the incidence of 24 genetic disorders in mixed versus purebred dogs, the researchers found that 10 of those genetic disorders had significantly higher incidence in purebred dogs, and just one of those disorders was greater in mixed breeds. For the remaining disorders, the incidence was fairly even in both groups. So I'm just looking out for you guys. That is totally my point of this video. I had to print off these notes because I needed to make sure I was informed. And just to say again, in 2015, Battersea Dogs Homes and Blue Cross Animal Rescue received 314 flat-faced dogs compared to 226 the year before, an increase of 39%. They're very popular, and you will find them at shelters, and you will find them at, you know, dogs' homes and cat and things like that. Not cats' home, because it's not cats. So I know they're popular, as I said, but please just consider when you're getting a dog, adopting, and not encouraging breeders that profit from dogs that are in some kind of distress. It's just not really right in my books. So I wanted to make this and tell you all my opinions. Let me know if you guys have any dogs below. Which are your favourite breeds? My favourite breed is a Dalmatian. I'm not sure if they have any problems. They probably do. This is the problem with purebred dogs. I'm not trying to be all superior about it and anything. And, you know, I don't have any dogs or anything. But it's fine to think they're cute and all the rest of it, but just make sure that if you're going to get one, find a shelter and don't pay 800, 900 quid for a dog that can't breathe properly. It's just not fair to them, in my opinion. Okay, so there we are, guys. Gloomy video over. I hope whatever you're doing today, you have an awesome day. Thank you very much for subscribing. Give me a little like if you enjoy the video, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this and what you think about the dogs in general. Do you like pugs? Do you think they should be carried on breeding? Whatever. I'll talk to you about it in the comments. Have a great day, guys. Be cool, be kind.